Hi, I'm Samantha with Yoga Strong Studio, and today I'm here to help you with the transition that so many people struggle with, and maybe you're one of them, from downward facing dog, stepping forward into a lunge. So, we are going to go over some of the movements that you can do to kind of better prepare your body and get used to the components to go into that step through. And you're also going to learn the range of 3 different alternatives that you might like to use, but make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. Let me know if this is helpful. So first I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So come to the downward facing dog to the top. Oftentimes in sun salutation, we will lift our leg up and then step it through. And now I know a lot of people, this is what happens. They lift the leg up and then it gets about here. So about a third of the way into the step through. And I know a lot of people get frustrated with this because there are a lot of different components that go into the step through. One is that you have to leave space for your leg to actually come through. So if I lift my leg and I don't really shift forward, this is what happens. You have to shift forward. If I don't, there's not going to be enough space for my foot to actually come through. So you have to learn how to shift forward and bear that weight on your hands. That may be a lack of strength or stability issue that slowly over time you'll build up the strength for your foot to be lifted and to shift the weight forward over to your hands. Or it can also be that you are shifting forward, but you're not actually bringing your knee in. You're still not allowing space for your leg to come through. So you can see right here, I have to now lift that leg, and then we have to lift our hips up, push the floor away, round our back like cat pose, and then get our leg through. All right, so those are 2 major things that happen to people when they're trying to work on the step through. So there are 2 movements that you can work on to help you get used to doing those 2 things. Movement number 1 is just in your tabletop position. Bring your knee in towards your nose and round your back like cat pose, and really practice scooping your belly up, pushing the ground away, rounding it, and breathing right there. Bring it back down and do it again as you exhale. Finding that space as you round in and get used to that movement. So practicing that really compact, rounded position. Bring the knee up like you have to do when you're making that transition. The second movement is that you can work on going from downward facing dog, lifting one leg, and then shifting into a plank. So here you're getting used to bearing the weight in your arms and your hands with one leg off of the ground. So that is a little bit more challenging, and again, it's going to work your arms and your shoulder stability a lot more. So practice doing that, say about 5 to 10 times on each side. All right, so now if you're still struggling after you're working on that, I've got 3 different alternatives for you and you can do. Number 1 is coming into down dog. You're going to make this transition by lifting the leg up and then step your foot to the outside of the hand. So you have a lot more space, and it's more about the mobility of the hips now. And then from there, you can lift the hand and bring your foot into the midline. So it's a really easy way to circumvent or work around going through the center where you might not have very much space to actually get your foot through. Just moving the foot off to the side. So, all right, number 2, since we can start with just stepping the foot a little bit forward, grab your ankle and then bring it through. Really easy way to just get the foot through. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like doing that, but it's no big deal. Just grab your ankle and bring it on through. The third way is, if doing all of that is too much, just lower your knees, lift your hand, step your foot through, then come back into your lunge position. So this just takes out the transition of lifting the leg and the big step through all together. I hope this was really helpful, and again, subscribe to the channel and like this video. And I will see you next time, and I hope that this helps with your transition of getting used to going through into down dog in your lunge. And I'll see you next time, and have a great day.